Hello guys, welcome to Zupa's Python project. In this video, I am going to show you how to make a Python program that calculates the factorial of a given number. Let's get started. This is a program that will give you the factorial of the number you will input. If you don't know what the factorial of a number means, well, the factorial of x is x times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x minus 3, etc., until we reach 1. So we multiply the number by the number before him again and again until we reach 1. So number is equal to the int, so the number is an integer of the input, so you will enter the number, I will calculate the factorial of, and you enter your number. Factorial is another variable, which is equal to 1. We will need this one to calculate the factorial. If the number is smaller than 0, factorial doesn't exist for negative numbers. Okay. Elif. Number. So elif is another word, so it's not else. It's like if the first statement is wrong, well, elif is, it's like it's if the statement before is wrong, well, then try this one. So it's like a second if. It's like else if, elif. Elif number is equal to 0, the factorial of 0 is 1. Yes, actually it is correct. The factorial of 0, it is 1. It is strange, I know, but anyway, you can change your program if you want. If you disagree on that, it doesn't matter. This is the big part. Else, so if the number is greater than 0. For I in range, so this is another loop. We saw the while loop, but this is another type of loop, is for. So for is similar to while, it's a loop, but it's a bit different, because we say for I in range. What do I mean by that is that I will be between 1 and number plus 1. Why number plus 1? Because the range function takes including the first one and excluding the second one. So for example, if I say range 1 to 3, it will only take number 1 and number 2. The 3 is excluded from the range function. That's why if I want 1, 2, 3, I've got to say range between 1 and 4. So that when we exclude the 4, the 3 comes in. So it's like, you have to know that in the range function. That's why I would like the number 1 between 1 and number. So I say 1 and number plus 1. So we start again. If the number is greater than 0, we enter in the else statement, and then we enter in the for loop, and then I will be equal to 1 at first. Factorial is equal to factorial times I. Factorial is equal to factorial times I. In a normal mathematical equation, this is wrong. You can't say factorial is equal to factorial times I, except if I equals to 1, okay? But in Python, it does make sense. What it does is it's changing the value of factorial to factorial times 1. So the new value of factorial will be equal to factorial 1 times I, 1. Because I in this, now I is equal to 1. So the new value of factorial is 1. We have not finished the for loop, so we start again. Now I is equal to 2. Okay, factorial, the new value of factorial is equal to factorial. Factorial was equal to 2. To 1. 1 times 2. 2. So the new value of factorial is 2. Again, for I in range, now it is equal to 3. The new value of factorial is 2 times 3, 6. And again and again and again. And then when we finish the loop, print the factorial of the number we put at the beginning is the final value of factorial. Let's try it out. So if we write, I will calculate the factorial of 3. That means you will do 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. Here, as you can see. Obviously, because it's a Python program, we want to have big numbers. I will calculate the factorial of 1000, and this is massive. Okay, so this is the factorial of 1000. All of this. Wow. So I hoped you learned how to make a factorial code in Python. I hope you understand the elif statement. And I hope that you can now make yourself a factorial code in Python. And if you want the code, feel free to go in the description and you will have my GitHub link and there will be the code for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.